For 2 weeks, I felt like a lunatic, believing I don't deserve what I want. No more. I'm here for a reason, and I'm here to remind us all we are meant to have all the desires of our soul.
Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly, just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time.
Are you ready to feel literally insane? Are you ready to unlock what's already inside of you? This journey is painful, dreadful, beautiful, scary, daunting, amazing, all wrapped up into one. What is my destiny? How do I find what my calling is? What is this intuition stuff? How do I know what I'm meant to be doing? How do I know what I should be doing? Why do you deserve what you want? Why should you want what you want? The answers are so simple. We make it so difficult. We're gonna get into spirituality, woo-woo shit. If that's not for you, click off. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Why we are here and what we agreed to before we got here. This first portion is all gonna be from Abraham Hicks. You have come to this physical planet to joyously create. All we're meant to do is joyously create and experience outrageous joy. You agreed before you got here. You will come here, experience contrast. What is contrast? You'll experience what you do want and what you don't want. You knew that you'd come here and say, I want that, I don't want that. I have preferences. I really enjoy this. And you agreed to enjoy it and to experience it and to bring it to yourself. You knew that your preferences were valuable. You knew that what you desired was valuable. And you knew when you aligned with your desire, that source, the infinite, the divine, God, whatever you want to say, you knew the second that you aligned, you set the wheels of the universe moving. And you would be filled with source energy and use that energy to attract your desire to yourself. You are going against all universal forces when you suppress desire. There is nothing more natural than you feeling your desire. You have to. You must, in order to fulfill what you were meant to do while you were here. Now, we all have free will. You can die with your magic still inside of you. You can die and never have any desires that you've ever wanted come to fruition, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong or right about it. But you coming here and denying your desires goes against what you were meant to do. There is nothing you cannot be, do, or have, especially from your soul place, from your heart place. What do you want? What do you want? You must have it. The way that the universe, the world is literally set up is for you to have it. And it's wanting you back. That desire wants you back. There's a satisfaction in guiding your life in the way that you intend it inside. You were meant to be the creator of your own experience. Why we're here, this is a platform for us to create. We came here as little light beams of source, pew, 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 so that we could literally focus our own perspective and say, this is what I want. This is what I desire. This fills my heart with joy. Imagine everyone that you admire, everyone that you adore, did not follow their desires. So they could not give you what you truly loved. Whether it's an actor on screen, imagine your favorite actor was like, I shouldn't want this. I shouldn't want to be big. I shouldn't want to be a movie star. Then we would never get to experience the talent, which is your favorite actor, your favorite Broadway singer, your favorite bakery. What if they felt, I can't do this. This is stupid to open a bakery. It's dumb I want to be a teacher. Teachers don't make any money. That's stupid. I shouldn't want this. You must desire. And when you don't, you deny the magic and the divine and the source within you. Dr. Michael Beckwith said, what we desire to manifest comes down to us being free. You will never be free if you don't follow your desires. You made a contract with yourself before you got here that said, I will manifest all of my desires. That is the contract that you made. And you can make excuses for why you don't want your desire, why you shouldn't have it. Out of fear, out of shame, you are denying your trueness inside. So how it works, we feel the desire of our soul, which was given to us by source itself. We then choose the desire back and say, okay, I want this, and allow yourself to want whatever the desire is, whatever it is. You then allow the energy that creates worlds to pour through you and allow it to help you attract the desire to you. And that happens when you automatically align with your desire. And what does that mean, align? Believe that it's here. This is all law of attraction. It is law. It is law. Even if you don't believe it's so, it's law. Act as if it's here. Use the feelings that you have inside to say, this is already here. What does that feel like? What does that look like? Visualize, feel it. Then wait patiently and take action. You have to take the action. And then all of a sudden you'll feel it in your physical experience and you will allow it in. You have to have the space of allowing. It is an endless cycle. Your desires will never, ever, ever end. Because for you to cease to desire is for you to cease to exist. Once you get your desire, you're like, I want something else, and something else, and something else, and something else. Because you must. It just is. We can all our lives say, why? I don't know. Why do dogs exist? I don't know. Because they're my friends? I don't know. It just is. You must have desires to feel the fullness of who you are, to feel the fullness of who source is. You allowing desire in is literally life source flowing through you. Think about a desire that you want and that it's here. You feel alive, you feel joy, you feel happiness. That is where you're meant to be. You are so worthy because you were born. You deserve, because you exist, to have the energy that creates worlds pouring through you and responding to your every desire, because that is what's best for the whole. If we all followed our heart's desires, not ego, if we all follow our heart's desires, the world will come into balance. How else will you know what this higher source that you believe in, how else is it going to tell you what you want if not through desire? It wants you to desire so that you can fulfill what you are meant to do. The last words of this book, Abraham Hicks: the entire universe exists to bring new life-giving desires to you and within you. And when you go with the flow of your own desire, you will feel truly alive and you will truly live. You'll never live in the way that the divine intended for you if you do not follow your desire. So you're like, all right, Aaron, I should have my desires. What should I desire? What is my calling? How do I know? Okay. Those are clean clothes. Should I move them? So now we've moved into, you know why we have desires. You know we must have desires. I'm trying to brainwash you into believing in yourself. But then how do you know what it is you truly want beyond material, even though material can be good? So the way you unlock what it is that you want and know exactly what you want, what desire you want, what your calling is. Ask yourself the questions. Ask yourself the questions. We make this so hard, and it's not. Me talking to myself. If you had a magic wand and you could be anything, do anything in this world, what would it be? And I'm talking real. I'm not talking, I just want $1 million and I just want to sit on my couch and I just want to do anything. From a soul place, if I had $1 billion, what would I do with my time? If money was no issue, what would I do? What gifts do I have that are meant to serve the whole? How does the divine want me to be in service? What must I become in order for my desire to manifest? What must I become in order for me to reach my true calling? What do people keep asking you for help with? What is something that comes so easy to you and you literally cannot understand why no one else gets it? What is trying to unfold out of me? What is trying to emerge? What are you afraid of? What are you embarrassed to tell people that you want to be and that you want to do? That, my friend, is your answer. And as you ask yourself these questions, shit starts happening. You're not gonna ask the question like, okay, what do I want? Boom! And it just hits you. You get quiet. Think. Allow yourself to think and keep asking day after day after day after day. Keep asking and being open to the answer coming to you. You'll start to get insights. You'll start to get aha moments. And I want to make it very clear, I didn't make any of this shit up. Everything I'm saying is a regurgitation of all the fucking teachers that I've had over the last few years. As you make yourself available and know that the answer is going to come, because whatever you ask comes back. Ask the question and wait for the insights, the pull, the nudge, the hint, the wink. Wait for it. And only you can know. Fear leads you to your freedom. What are you fucking afraid of? What are you afraid of? Most likely, that is where your desires lie, and the thing that you are so afraid of. Even though all of our desires are different,
even though all of our callings, destiny, whatever will be different. The foundation is you want to be a reflection of the divine. That's it. But you can be a reflection of the divine in so many ways. I was watching an interview the other day of Zendaya. I don't remember, I'm gonna try and find it. But she said something along the lines of, yeah, I'm an actress, but I'm not like a doctor or anything. Putting herself down. Zendaya. When being an actor is what you are called to do, or whoever. Insert whatever you want to be with actor. That is what you want to do. That is what you desire. That is what you are meant to do in this earth. I need an actor to be on screen acting so I can believe it, so I can feel something when I go watch Netflix. I need you to be an actor. I need you to be a singer. I need you to be a scientist. I need you to be an astronaut. I need you to know how to build houses. How the hell am I have a house if you don't build it for me? I need you to be a real estate agent. I need you to be a nail tech. I need you to be a hairstylist. I need you to be a teacher. My most favorite teacher in the world, Patrick Black. He was my kindergarten teacher. From age 3 to 5, he taught me. I needed him to be my pre-K teacher. Most pre-K teachers are women. I had a white man as my teacher, full class of black kids, and I'm obsessed with him. I remember everything about him. I remember that his name, gonna get me to cry right now. Oh! Don't do it. But I'm telling you how much impact you have on people with just what you are doing. He's named Patrick because he's born on St. Patrick's Day. I learned that when I was 5. I'm now 31. That's how much he loved us and radiated. He radiated the divine as him without even saying it. You don't need to be a pastor. You don't need to be a pastor. You need to be you. And you being you is a reflection of the divine inside without you even saying it. You being an expression of love, you being an expression of joy, you being an expression of whatever is the divine. Even if you don't believe it so, it's true. You'll also see weird synchronicities start happening. People start getting placed in your life and you're like, what the hell? Where did you come from? Because you've allowed yourself to be open and you've asked the questions. You can't receive an answer unless you ask the damn question. And by law, it will be answered. You may not like the answer. I hate my answers. But they're answers nonetheless. Is that the desires of your soul chose you as the perfect messenger to bring them forward. Only you can do it. And the obstacles you have to overcome on this journey from getting to where you are now to what your desire is your training to fulfill your desire, that purpose that you believe inside that you're meant to be. This shit is very difficult. It's very hard. But if you want to become something different, you have to be something different. And you becoming something different is an old identity of you dying, and it can be so crippling and debilitating, but you have to keep going. We all have our unique destiny. We all have a unique purpose that we are meant to bring into this world before we die. But it's your free will. You don't have to. What is that thing you can't stop thinking about? What is that thing that excites you? What is that thing that scares you? And then your life kind of changes. Synchronicities always seem to happen to you. Miracles seem to happen. You are at the right place at the right time. You shouldn't have even been here today. You took a detour and was an hour outside of your schedule, but it made you meet this person who led you to this opportunity, and shit is fucking weird. It's fucking weird. And all of this, the last things I've been saying, is all Sahara Rose. Deepak Chopra, in his book, one of the universal laws, one of them is the law of purpose. And it's your highest form of joy and your highest form of service is your purpose. What brings you joy? Dancing? Researching old historical books? And how can that joy that you feel be of service to someone else? Sahara Rose in her book says it's going to be this like duality. It feels so familiar, like this thing that you want, and unfamiliar at the same time. So it's fear and this joyous excitement. It's raining. Realize I'm really bad at ending these videos. I just kind of like stop talking. But I wanted to end this video. I wanted to share how my intuition speaks to me. One story I wanted to share was I was seeing this word everywhere. It was a certain word. Everywhere. I was just seeing the word. And then randomly a girl DM'd me on Instagram and was asking me some budgeting advice and like, how do I keep up with the budget and how am I able to save? And I think that's one of my gifts, is knowing how to save. Our gifts don't have to be something so like profound, like I'm gonna like be the best pianist in the world. We were talking about it, And she said, Erin, you know, you're really powerful. You're so powerful. And even when you don't think you're powerful, you are. Just the most random person just telling me I'm so powerful, right? So I was like, okay, I feel like that's a little wink. Keep it in the back of my head. Cool. Then maybe a couple weeks later, I was at a coffee shop and I was talking to my sister outside on the phone. And this person comes out in the nicest way and was like, Erin. And I didn't recognize her. I did not recognize her. I'm really good with faces. And I was like, oh my God, who is this? And she was like, Erin, I watch your channel. I watch your YouTube channel. And I said, oh my God, thank you so much for watching. What's your name? Okay. Then the third time, another girl DM'd me a couple weeks after that. Can't remember what the hell she said, but her name. So I said I was seeing a word constantly. Destiny, destiny, destiny. That was the word. Over and over. Everything I read, everything I saw in Target, everywhere. Destiny. Okay? The girl who said I was powerful, her name was Destiny. The second girl who told me that she watches her YouTube channel, and I was like, what's your name? Destiny. They're not the same person. I went and fucking looked. The third girl, completely different girl. Destiny. 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 This shit is difficult. This shit is weird. I've made this video literally for myself because half the shit in this video I forget constantly, and like 95% of the day I'm like, I'm a piece of trash. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.